Hey guys, it's Melissa with Awaken Your Inner Awesomeness. So I guess you noticed I took a few days off for Christmas Eve and Christmas. I meant to say something about doing that and I forgot in my previous recording. I will probably also do the same thing for New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, but other than that, you should have your normal podcast. I just wanted to take a few days to spend with my family and to rejuvenate and refresh and energize, which I feel like is always important. We talk about self-care all the time. It's really important to do that for yourself. So what I did today was I meditated and asked what message I should be giving today to the collective. And so what I got, the message is that, this whole experience we call life, it's all about love and learning love in all of its forms. Love is all you need. We tend to complicate that because in our life, we forget about it. We go about our daily lives and we get so frustrated and angry about things that really in the long run don't even mean anything. They aren't going to affect you years down the road. And I'm guilty of this as well. I had to take my daughter to the doctor today, and it was all the way in St. Louis, and so it's about a half an hour drive for me, but in traffic, and we went there, and they were late. They were like a half an hour late, and we went back there, and the whole appointment took 5 minutes to tell us, just keep doing what you're doing. And it's a little frustrating because, you feel like my time's valuable. I have other things I need to do. I need to record this podcast, but we need to remember that those kinds of things are really insignificant. They can add up and cause us to have bad days, but we really need to remember that in the grand scheme of things, those kinds of things don't matter. Love is what matters. And I have a feeling that many of you who listen to me are probably empaths, because as empaths, you feel what other people are feeling. You just have a deeper intuition. You listen to your intuition and you want to make your life better and you want to make the lives of those around you better. And I feel like most of you are that way. And as an empath, it's our soul's purpose to come here to teach love in all its forms. Whether you realize that or not, that is your purpose. And you're doing it in one way or another, whether you're on your path yet or you're not, or you're just starting, or you're thinking that you know what your path is. That is it. And we can do that in many ways, whether we're teachers or nurses or what have you. We are using our abilities as empaths to help teach others about love. And one of the things that I think is interesting about this is if this is your life path, first of all, you did not choose an easy path. None of us did. I'm sure you've realized that by now. With all of the negativity out there in the world, it's a tough job to try to teach others about love. And the other thing is that as empaths, we tend to attract narcissists in our lives. And you may have had parents who are narcissists, which is really difficult because if you had a parent who was a narcissist, they cause a lot of damage. And a lot of your adult life is spent healing from that damage that they cause. It's loving yourself and learning how to love yourself because you didn't feel that love when you were growing up, because if you were with a narcissist, they made it all about them. And so you felt left out. You felt like you weren't taken care of. You didn't get what you needed from that parent because that parent needed that themselves and they took it all for themselves. And, a narcissist, there can be many, I think, levels to that. So you may have had a parent who was slightly that way, or maybe you had a parent who's totally that way, or somewhere in between. But it left you feeling like you didn't get everything you needed from your parent. So we spend most of our adult lives trying to get what we needed and didn't get from our parents. And it can be a very vicious cycle, because I truly believe that our parents are a result of their parents' parenting as well. It's a generational thing. It just keeps going in circles. But we tend to attract these people into our lives because they're there to teach us how not to behave as well as how to behave. We don't want to treat others the way we were treated. And for some of us, we either totally reject that lifestyle and say, you know what, I'm never going to act the way this person acted because that was horrible and they made me feel horrible. For me, I can say that it was being in my marriage that taught me that. I knew that I never wanted to treat anyone else the way I was treated and would never do that. So I learned a lot of things, a lot of how not to behave, as well as how to behave. So when you're in those relationships with those people, it's not for no reason, even though you feel like, why are you doing this to me, universe? Like, why? Why do I have these people in my life? Why are they testing me in this way? And especially around the holiday season, we tend to be around those people more often, and so we see it more often, and the stress is there because we've had to deal with those people. And I get it. It's stressful. I understand that. But they're not there for no reason. They are there for a reason, to teach you how to treat others, to teach them about love. And you can't necessarily heal people. You can't, as an empath, heal your narcissistic parent or partner or whatever. And it's not like it's your job to heal them, but it's your job to teach others. So if you're dealing with a person like that and you're learning things about that, then your job is to go out and try to help others who are in the same situation and to heal others. So for me, in writing my book, I knew that I was doing that in order to heal others who may be going through the same situation. So take heart in knowing that it's not happening for no reason. And even though it can be miserable and stressful when you're dealing with them or going through that it's going to be okay. And you have a whole spiritual team who wants to help you. And they're there to help you because they know that you've chosen this path for a reason. You are up-leveling faster and higher than others because you are learning the harder lessons. You're learning how to heal others and to help others who are dealing with narcissists as well. We learn from our own experiences, and then we take those and use them and teach others. And I wanted to pull a card for you, and so I pulled a message for you today. And this message is from the deck Crazy Sexy Love Notes by Chris Carr. It's a really cute deck. I really like it a lot, and you can pull it to get some daily messages for yourself. But the message that I pulled goes right along with, as it always does, the universe is amazing. It goes along with the message today, which is share your gifts. Your creativity positively impacts the world. It's ripe with beauty and innovation. Everyone benefits from your art, especially you. Get to know your talented inner muse. Nurture your vision. Your unique gifts are meant to be shared. So you have some kind of creative outlet for you. You know, some people are wonderful painters, and I'm always jealous of that because I don't have that kind of artistic ability. I can sing and I can write, and those are the artistic abilities that I have. But I'm not an actual artist in the fact that I can't paint and draw and do things like that. But I'm super jealous of people who can. But what is your creative outlet? Think about that, because it is a way you could combine your passion with your life's purpose. So if you are very artistic, maybe painting, drawing, something of that nature, in order to heal yourself and to heal others. If you are good at writing, maybe writing is for you. Maybe you're supposed to be writing that book. Maybe it's writing a children's book. You know, there aren't a lot of children's books out there right now that deal with, I think, abuse and issues like that with children, things that they have to go through and deal with every day. And if you're a teacher, you see this especially. But how could you write a book that would be tailored for those kids to know, help them to know that they're not alone and that it's going to be okay? You know, things like that. Where are your artistic talents? How can you help the collective? Because we're all here to help each other up-level spiritually and to grow and to learn from one another. So in what way do you contribute to that? And it can be something that maybe you think is very insignificant, but it might be making a huge difference in the world. So how are you leaving your mark? How are you showing others that love is all you need. And again, we've talked about this before. It can be as simple as being kind to someone, even though they don't deserve it. It can be something as simple as smiling at people when they walk past you. All of those little things add up. So something to think about. Remember, especially at this holiday time, love is the main thing. Love is the most important thing, and it's what we're here to learn. So don't allow other people to rob you of your power and upset you this time of year. Sometimes loving people is as simple as staying away so you don't upset them. And we show our love for one another in many different ways. And I hope that you've had a wonderful, wonderful holiday season and that it continues for you. And as you're thinking about going into the new year, you're thinking about setting new intentions for yourself. What are you wishing to manifest in 2019? I just feel like for many of us, this is going to be a year where we're on fire, where things are just going to start happening for us. We're going to grow and learn, and awesome things are going to manifest for us. If you need any kind of assistance in creating the life that you so richly deserve and wish to live, check out my program. It's still on sale. I still want people to be able to afford it and get into it right now. You know, you might be thinking, like, what is this program? Well, it's a membership right now, and honestly, it was going to be an email program where it would send you an email a day. But I am not technologically advanced enough to figure out how to do that, so I just made it a membership program to make it a little bit easier. And what that is you can access it anytime, and there are 22 daily lessons. The first daily lesson starts with nutrition and wellness and how to take care of your body physically, emotionally. Start getting yourself into shape and doing it a little at a time, not this overwhelming need to just totally start a routine that's going to kill you and make you quit right away. That's not what it's all about. It's about taking little steps to improving your daily life, ways that you can do this and implement it one step at a time so that you wake up one day and realize how much your life is transformed, but it wasn't that much work because it was just a little bit at a time. So it starts with your physical and emotional health. We talk about healing the past and forgiving those that need to be forgiven. And we talk about getting rid of limiting beliefs. There's a lesson on setting healthy boundaries. It's all the things that you need in order to improve your daily life and connect you closer to your spiritual team and to help you find your life's purpose and get you on that spiritual path where you're supposed to be. So if you're interested in that, check it out. $52. It's a one-time fee, and you have access to the membership forever. And I have a resources page too, where every time I find an article or a video or something cool that I want to share with you, or a meditation that I find that I love, or an affirmation, I throw it there so you have it too. So check it out. It's definitely worth the price. It'll change your whole life. If you're interested in Reiki, please check that out as well. You can order Reiki from me and we can set it up, schedule it anytime you need. I can even do Reiki distantly, where if you just have such a busy schedule and it's crazy and you can't find time to do Reiki with me, you can go about your normal day and I will let you know when I'm going to do the Reiki. I'll do an hour of Reiki on you. You may feel it while I'm doing this. You may feel tingling in your back, and if we're focusing on a certain area, you may feel that get better. I had a client who was having neck and back pain. She went about her daily business. I did my Reiki, and then when it was done, she said that her neck and back felt so much better. So if you're interested in that, contact me. You can go to my website. You can message me on my Facebook page. You can message me on Instagram. There's so many ways to find me. And as always, if you like my podcast, please share it with others who may also need daily inspiration and wisdom. Please give me some stars on iTunes or leave me comments and feedback. I love hearing from you. As always, have a wonderful day. I'm sending you massive love and light, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.